It's wonderful to celebrate country music. And it's wonderful to celebrate the modern Black people participating in country music today, but it's also really important to know that Black people have been contributing to country in Nashville for over 100 years. I arrived in Nashville, Tennessee, almost exactly 40 years ago, and much of that time has been spent chasing down the stories of Black country and the Black West, the stories that come to tell the untold history of Black country music. I'm an unusual professor, scholar, that I work in the areas where I also create. Of my 40 years in Black country music, as a Black woman in country music, as a writer, as a screenwriter, and as a professor, I spend a part of my time seeing if the archives and if the scholarly record can affirm what oral history is telling us, and seeing whether oral history can tell us things that the scholarly record needs to pursue. When we come to understand that the banjo is an instrument that has its roots in Africa, and the banjo is the foundation of modern bluegrass music, we come to understand that there is more Black presence and influence in all aspects of American culture than we sometimes think. Another thing is cowboy music has had a huge influence. In fact, it was originally called country and western. A lot of people don't know that 20 to 30% of all cowboys were people of color, Black and brown. The first superstar of the Grand Ole Opry was a Black man, DeFord Bailey. And that Black man was a fourth generation Black country music player by his own description. Nashville has continued to be a very, very important place in the life of Black country. So we are going to have all the greats of Black country. Charley Pride, DeFord Bailey, Ray Charles, even Aretha Franklin are going to be on the stage at the Ryman. When we discover that Blue Yodel No. 9, which is considered to be the most iconic country song of all time by many scholars and many performers, it changes things when we understand that Lil Hardin Armstrong, a Black woman born in Memphis, Tennessee, played on every bar of Blue Yodel No. 9. Changes our understanding of Nashville to know that Lil attended Fisk University and studied in this city. But there's no plaque for Lil Hardin Armstrong in Nashville today, so it reminds us that we have to complete the told stories. It is interesting that country music that has, as I say, cannot exist without Black influences is perceived as being a white form. I think it's so important to look at Black country because so much Black genius has been erased. I am really grateful for the people who came ahead of me, who never lived to see their work studied by scholars in their lifetime, who never lived to be honored, and who made my presence in this city easier because they had gone ahead of me. I love how scholars can help support honoring oral history and public memory. And that's what I have done, is chased down and found that actually a lot of what I heard, it turned out to be true. There are so many unseen ways and unseen brown and Black Americans who contributed to country music, whose stories are yet to be found. I hope somebody's going out and finding those stories.